To cover Colorado First tonight with a story you'll only see on Channel 4. A Lyft driver has a brush with death in Denver. He was nearly shot during an armed robbery while waiting to pick up a customer. And now the search is on for the gunman.
Our Dylan Thomas joins us live from Denver. And Dylan, that driver no longer feels safe doing his job.
In fact, he's still in shock. Corey Anderson, a Lyft driver, tells us he had just dropped off a client at 7th and Albion. He was on his phone waiting for a next client to ask for his services when all of a sudden he heard a knock at his window. Thursday, August 31st.
It's about 1:30 a.m.
Lyft driver Corey Anderson came within inches of losing his life. He was sitting in his car when...
I hear a tap on my window with, it sounded like a ring, but I look up and it was a gun in my face. So
3 armed men were robbing him.
6 arms are reaching in your car.
With a gun to his head.
He's like, "Don't move or I'll blast you."
Anderson handed over all he could. But the second the gun slightly moved,
I slam this in the drive, slam on the accelerator.
What happened next, he will never forget.
Or this slam shut a little bit. I hear pop as loud as it can.
It wasn't until he got blocks away to call for help that he noticed how close he came to dying.
Yeah, this came within inches of hitting me right in the head. And
the bullet stopped centimeters before breaking through the final layer of metal. As Denver police investigate, Anderson has to deal with the consistent migraines and hearing loss from that gunshot.
It's super muffled. Yeah, you can barely hear out of it.
Now living with flashbacks.
And I'm really lucky to be alive. On the other hand, it kind of angers me that people would take somebody's life for, a few dollars.
Anderson says he can only count his blessings while gaining a new appreciation for how fragile life is.
I didn't get hit, I didn't get shot, I lost, some money and things, but your life's worth way more than that.
Denver police tell us they are still searching for the suspects were just described as 3 African-American men. Driving for Lyft was Corey's only source of income, and now that there's an investigation going on by Lyft as well, he is no longer able to drive, cutting off his only source to money. He tells us he has set up a GoFundMe page, which we will be posting on our website for any aid the community can provide him. We're live in Denver. Dylan Thomas covering Colorado First.
Thank you, Dylan.